Welcome to the Empowered Spirit Show. This is your host, Terri Ann Hyman. I'll explore the connection to the human spirit in a way that helps to navigate your life, including crisis. I am passionate about helping you to open up to your intuition and the metaphysical world of spirit to find your confidence in your own inner guidance. Take a pause, be inspired, learn ways to show up focused, centered, and more dynamic in your everyday life.
Welcome back to the Empowered Spirit Show. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me today. This episode is being sponsored by Ritual and Shelter. Are you looking for a magical place to shop and hold space? Check out Ritual and Shelter online or in Homewood, Alabama. Browse through their bookshelves covering topics such as energy healing, crystal healing, Reiki, chakras, auras, the Akashic Records, shadow work, astrology, and earth-based healing. You can also find herbal teas and tinctures alongside their crystals and oils to help establish a mindful mindset and fluid ambience before meditation, ritual work, and reflection. Ritual and Shelter is dedicated to providing one-on-one, in-depth conversations with customers to help them find the most efficient healing methods and resources that match their unique interest and energy. They offer tarot sessions, Reiki, sound bowl, and crystal healing, and now they are offering witch consultations. Visit ritualshelter.com to book an appointment and bring peace back to the body, mind, and spirit. You can also find them on Instagram at Ritual Shelter Shop, as well as Pinterest at Ritual Plus Shelter. So as this podcast goes to air, it's the summer solstice, a fun time of year as we experience the longest day of the year. The sun is at its brightest, offering us the most hours of daylight. Where I am, we have 14 hours and 22 minutes, according to TimeDate.com. So the sun does move into the sun sign of Cancer, which is a time to nourish ourselves, to love that deeper part of who we are. The summer solstice holds this energy for us as a time for illumination and enlightenment. It is the peak of the solar energy, symbolizing the culmination of growth from all that hard work you've been doing from the spring. Many cultures see it as a time for celebration, reflection, and a connection with the divine. There is a lot of cosmic forces going on and planetary alignments opening up right now, which is helping to create big shifts in our consciousness. There's been a lot of solar flares happening, moving those tectonic plates, creating disruption, volcanoes, fires, rain. And some of that dimensional energy becomes shifted as well as we look to new ways to understand what is going on with all the stress and struggle, helping us to expand, open up, get out of the worry and stress of that fourth dimension and into our hearts, opening up into our higher consciousness of the fifth dimension. Now, here's the really great thing going on right now. It's Jupiter. Jupiter is exalted, meaning that it's in its own sign of Cancer, which we haven't seen since 2013 and 2014. Jupiter infuses our manifestation with growth, urging you to take chances, get out of your box, follow what feels really good. So all of this can be happening. Of course, it depends on where it is in your chart, but nurturing your home, maybe you're moving, maybe you have a new job, maybe there's more self-care that needs to come in. This is a time of year to open up to those aspects for your path. And there's going to be, according to a lot of the astrologers too, a lot of galactic expansion, disclosures, channeled messages, star people, light codes. I know I've been receiving them a lot lately. And many saying we're going to see an upgrade in energy, whatever that may mean. So as we allow all of these cosmic forces to come in, it will help you to open up, break through old boundaries, get out of those comfort zone. With the sun as high as it is pushing you to open up, expand, both spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. It is a time of renewal and abundance, a time of love. As summer unfolds, it opens us up to the deeper passion. The divine feminine comes forward. It is a time to receive and give love, to open up to that part of you that wants to express Creatively, your path, your light. We have that energy of the sun, the yang, but we also have the energy of Cancer season coming in, the yin. So the transition reminds us it is a time to realign our energy. It doesn't always have to be so hard. We can find ways to balance our work with fun and to balance our fun with work. What is it for you? What do you find that needs balancing in your life? We're all at different places, and we always find ourselves at different parts of that great wheel as it turns. But when you can open up and understand your path, it does make that wheel of life easier and easier to turn. And we're moving like this now as a collective. We're opening up to a greater sense of love and understanding and compassion. I know it may not seem that way with all the disruption going on in Washington and all the people taking to the streets, but look at what's underneath people taking to the streets, standing up peacefully, expressing the compassion and love they feel for each other. Yes, that is where we are moving as a collective, and we will get through it. When we open up to that soul growth and honor that light within, it helps us to honor the light all around us. And as we work with these transitions, seasonal transitions right now, it helps us to look at the bigger transitions all through life, all through our path. We can't just wait to the end to move through that last transition. Working with the seasons does allow us to understand our path. I have a brand new checklist out for the summer growth, nurturing growth and divine feminine energy. This checklist will help you open up in fun ways to the energy of summer and that divine feminine energy, ways in which you can grow and open up to some of that wildness that we talk about during this season. I do have some openings for my Empowered Spirit private mentoring program. If you want to go a little deeper and learn about shape-shifting during this season, schedule a spiritual upgrade breakthrough call with me, and let's talk about your path and the care of your soul. I'll put the link for that in the show notes as well. So in today's episode, I wanted to bring forward some messages for this new season of summer and talk about this great wheel of life as we move from one direction into this new one. Summer is a time to move forward with all the intentions that you've been planting from the spring, which we find in the direction of the east. And now as we move into the summer, this is a season of growth and allowing for that patience and light to come forward. Flowers are blooming, your plants and your vegetables in your garden are coming forth as well. They're ripening. And so now we've done the hard work. Now we get to sit outside. We get to enjoy and receive all of this nourishment coming in to help this grow for your path. The element connected with this season is the element of water. It is our feelings, it's our heart, it's that self-love coming forward to that divine feminine. The water cools us down, all that passion, all that steaminess, but it does allow us to look at the emotions that we carry. Being outside allows us to shed a few layers, take off some clothes, get in the water, swim, feel that water on your skin, allowing you to bring forward more and more of that creative force of light that summer brings in. And as we move that wheel from one direction and open up to this new direction, we notice we can shift and change with it. We don't have to hold ourselves back from all the stress and struggles of the previous season. Summer is that for us. It allows us to get outside. Remember when you were a kid and the summer nights and having fun and opening up and exploring? That is what this season is all about. And we work with those emotions. That is our greatest gift to understanding our spiritual nature and our spiritual growth, because it is about processing those energies, allowing for that to come forward and allowing yourself that inner fire to open up and emerge. It is a time. Cleanse the body, eat lighter, be cool in what you do and who you are. That is the summer energy that forces that creative force of light to open up even greater. And so as we move into this new season, it is a time to realign your path, to look for those little signs out there, the feathers, even our animal totems switch. We find in this direction the animals of prey, like the trickster energy of the coyote, bringing more fun. We also have the energy of the lion, the tiger, the cougar, the jaguar coming forward, being out there ready to pounce and to get there and to be active in your energy. That's what this season is all about. Shape shifting, going from one form to another, ready to process those emotions, to have a new idea of who you are. Summer's about growth. The hair grows, the nails grow, the body shifts and changes. That's what this energy is all about. So as you tune in to whatever that superpower is that you hold, we all have them, let this energy awaken that part of you that wants to come forward and try new things. Be out there and enjoy your part in this new season. So let's take a moment and bring all this energy together. Go into a meditation. I'll draw some cards for this season and open up to any other messages that wants to come forward right now. So wherever you are, if you can, close your eyes for a few moments. Taking a deep inhale, breathing up the body. And as you exhale, call all your energy into you. Call it in, slowing down. Inhale, expanding the breath up the body. And as you exhale, begin to align all your energy, calling in the spiritual body to align right on top of the emotional, mental, physical layers, all centering. As I call in the sacred elements of life, calling in the fire to cleanse our space, the air to shift our mind, the water to move through the emotions, and the earth to ground. Taking another deep inhale and exhale, dropping right into the heart, right into the deepest part of your heart. Feel that connection, your spirit and the greater spirit. Know that you are loved, guided, protected. Feeling all this energy coming in around us as we call in our Reiki masters, calling in the teachers that come before us, calling in the angels to open our hearts with love and joy in this new season, calling in the crystal beings for amusement and magnification. And now calling in your higher self to help receive the messages of this divine feminine energy we're opening up to. As you take that next breath, imagine, pretend, visualize, see yourself walking in this new direction of the south. See yourself facing this new direction of growth, of abundance, of play, of joy, of divine feminine energy. Allow this to come forward for you as we call in these directions for guidance and protection. To the south, the west, the north, and the east, above us, below us, right into the deepest part of your heart, right into the center of this sacred circle we call in Creator, to hear our blessings, to receive the messages for our path, to allow for this wild woman energy to come forward, for shift, for change, opening up to your light, your truth. Inhaling and exhaling, taking a moment and feeling these intentions for you, and let them just radiate out all around you, programming your aura. Taking another deep inhale and exhale as we bring this energy forward. As I go to draw the cards, seeing the messages, noticing that overall clarity. The first card that comes in is our Lover's card. So yes, this does represent that divinity of you, the love you carry for yourself, perfect for this Cancer energy as we open up this season. When we love ourselves greater, that divine feminine comes forward and everything else around us shifts with a greater ease and love, even our relationships. Bring that divinity, your divinity, in right now. Bring it forward, open the crown, receive. And now as we move through the summer months, we look to the next card, which is the Nine of Air. That's all that excess chatter of the mind, all that old energy from the spring. Cut the cords, clear the mind. Otherwise, you block your own messages from coming in. So allow yourself as you move through this season to find that emotional empowerment by processing all of those spinning thoughts. Allow your divinity to open up, to shift the way you are thinking. Who's doing the talking? Who's doing the listening? Allow that to clear. Get outside, get in a hammock, meditate, breathe, sit by the water, and allow that flow of energy to clear the mind as you move through this first part of summer. Take a breath. And as we open up to that next part of summer, we find the sixth of water. All right, as we move into the middle part, we find the ability to be in harmony with all the elements, but particularly the heart energy. The innocence of love comes forward. So as we clear the chatter and open up to that innocence and that light within us, we also open up with the sixth energy to our community. Be outside, celebrate this summer energy coming forward. This is a time to connect with others, to play and have fun. Take another deep breath. And as we go to look at this last part of summer, we find the seven of earth, some of that Virgo energy coming in the last part of summer. This is about our earth, our world, and what we're doing. Sometimes we have too many things going on. But as we move into that last part of summer, we recognize what has grown, what does need more attention, and then we can give it the attention we need. But it is through the growth, through the fun, through the playing that we can allow ourselves to grow. So as we open up to this season, your divinity is truly important. Getting out of the chatter of the mind and all those limited beliefs we tell ourselves will be very helpful for the growth and the harmony of you, your heart, and how you share that with your community. And then you will notice the direction to focus in to bring forward all this energy of growth, abundance, and wellness for your path this summer. Take a deep breath and let all this resonate through your higher self. What resonates for you, notice. As I call in my Lumarians for any other messages coming forward right now, opening up to their guidance. As I begin to notice and see, it's like they sprinkle these little crystal beings all around me. So I start to receive the messages. They're confirming the idea of being outside with your feet on the earth, allowing all the elements to come forward. They're reinforcing the idea that all of their knowledge, spiritually sourced knowledge, has been buried with the crystals. And as you go outside, you will notice the energy being more alive through the feet, moving all the way through the body. Receive the messages for you and your path. Be outside. Again, they're showing that. Bring your crystals with you when you go outside. Set up a sacred space out in your yard that you can vibrate with this Lemurian energy coming forward. There is much to teach us about love and compassion and being spiritually sourced right now. Feel this energy all around you. Feel the aliveness of the spiritual beings coming in to guide us through this time. It is so valuable, they're saying, to open up the crown. They're doing this, open up the crown to receive this energy. You too can channel this light. Breathe that message in. Thanking our Lumarian star people. They come in fast and furious. My hand gets going. Notice for you where this resonates. Take one more deep inhale. And exhale. Feel this aliveness within your own heart, opening up to this flow of energy for this new season. One more deep inhale and exhale as we start to ground our energy. Feel the illumination of your third eye opening up, guiding you through this transition of seasons. Coming back, starting to ground your energy, and as you're ready, blinking your eyes back open. Notice how you feel. Notice what resonates for you, that you can move into this new season feeling all of this light, this passion and desire opening up. So as I go to close, I leave you with this poem I wrote for the summer solstice. As the sun shines bright, we beckon the wild woman with all our might. She stirs within us a force untamed, ready to shed layers, unafraid and unashamed. With open hearts we embrace the fire, feeling the passion, the deepest desire. We unleash our spirits like artists at play, creating masterpieces in our own unique way. No longer confined, no longer subdued, she guides our path embracing the freedom and releasing the wrath. On this sacred day, we celebrate the light, the power within us shining ever so bright. Summer solstice, a time of transformation, embracing our essence with pure dedication. So let the wild woman within arise, unleash her magic, let it mesmerize. For on this day we claim our might and live in our hearts with all this light. To the wild woman spirit in you, happy summer. I am your host, Terri Ann Hyman, to your spirit. Namaste.